Hello my dear students, today we are going to see that list cost branch and bound method. Okay, so by using this method we are going to solve 0-1 knapsack problem. So list cost branch and bound method is useful for solving problem of optimization by using minimization process or technique. Okay, again I am repeating this one. So list cost branch and bound method is used to solve problem of optimization by taking care of minimization value. Okay, so we know 0-1 knapsack problem is what? 0-1 knapsack problem is we'll have to maximize the we'll have to maximize the profit by taking care of weight itself. So maximum weight is given 15. So it is 0-1. We are 0-1 knapsack problem. It means we are going to take the value, we are going to consider the value, or we are going to neglect the value. We are going to consider the value, or we are going to neglect the value. It means we are going to take the weight, or we are not going to take the weight. Okay. So see how this calculation is going on here. So we have given 4 elements. We have given the profits. We have given the weights. Okay, and there are 4 elements. So we'll have, for each node, we'll have to calculate 2 things. We'll have to calculate a cost function and we'll have to calculate upper bound. So while calculating this cost function, we'll have to use fractional part. We'll see how this is going to be work. Okay. And to calculate this upper bound, we're going to calculate without fractional part. Okay. So let's try to calculate it. Okay. So in root node, what will happen? We'll take care of that. In root node, we'll have to calculate upper bound and cost function. Okay. So to calculate upper bound, that is without fractional, what we're going to calculate? We'll have to calculate by using cost. Cost means this profit. So upper bound and cost will be calculated on the basis of this profit. Okay. And while doing this calculation of profit, we'll have to take care of this weight also. So see how thing will be work. Okay. So for upper bound, initially upper bound is infinity. Okay. Initially upper bound is infinity. Okay. Let's do the calculations. So we are going to include 1, 2, 3. We are going to include weight of 1, 2 and 3. That is weight is what? 2, 4, 6, 6, 6, 12. And upper bound of this weight is what? 15. Maximum 15 weight will be calculated. Okay. So we have 12. Now 12 plus 9 is what? 12 plus 9 is what? 21. So it will be get exceeded by 15. So we'll have to 2, 4, 6. We'll have to calculate for other upper bound. So where we have calculated, that is for 2, the corresponding profit is 10. For weight 2, we have this 10 again, this 10, and we have this 12 for third number. Okay. So we have for this third element, profit is there. So it is going to give you 32. And we know that is list cost is use minimization rule to solve the optimization problem. So we are going to get the negative value, that is minus 32. Okay. So while this is upper bound, now how to calculate this fractional, that is cost of this node itself with fractional part. Now see, for fractional part, how much weight we are left with? How much weight we are left with? We have 2, 4, 6, and upper bound is what? Upper bound is 15 given. So how much of profit we can take off this one? How much profit of we can take this one? To calculate the cost, we'll have to use the fractional part. How we are going to take care of that one? So we are left with only 3. So we have left with only 3. See, 15 is the maximum weight. We have included this 10. So we'll have to minus 2 from there. 2 from here. We are going to get this 13. From 13 we'll have to minus what? 4, because we have included 2 also. So we are left with 9. So from 9 we'll have to minus what? 6, because we have included 3 also. So 9 minus 6, we are remain with 3. So 3 part of this 9 we are going to take. So 3 part of this 9 weight we are going to take. That is 3 by 9. 3 part of this 9. So this 3 by 9 will be get multiplied by with this profit. So 3 by 9 multiplied by 18, we are going to take that much of this profit. So do the calculations. 3 by 9 multiplied by 18, 9 2 is 2, 3 2 is 6, so 32 plus 6, it is going to give you 38 itself. 38 is the cost of this node, while we are going to including this all the nodes. Okay, so minus 38 is the cost of this node, and upper bound is what? Minus 32. Here it is, minus 32. It is how we are going to calculation. Hope you have understood that this calculation itself. Now see, we'll proceed further, move downwards. It means, so we have included one. By included one, we have this cost, and upper bound is similarly as upper side, that is minus 38 and 32. We have included this one, we have calculated. Now what will happen if we'll exclude this one? So we'll have this node itself. Okay, while excluding x1, what elements we have? If we'll exclude this one, what will happen? We have only 2, 3 and 4. We have only 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so for upper bound, we'll have to take 0 or 1, that is without fractional. So upper bound we have, if we'll include this 2, we'll have to take profit 10. If we include this 3, so 2 and 3 will going to give you 22. While weight is what? 6 plus 4, 10, and it will be lesser than 15. Can I include this 9? So 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 9, 19. It is get exceeded, so we are going to include this only for calculating this upper bound. So upper bound is minus 22. So now to calculate this cost in this node, what will happen? We will have to take how much part of this one? 5 is left here. So we have 15, we have included this one. 15 minus 4, 11. 11 minus 6, we are going to get 5. So 5 part of this 9. So 5 by 9 multiplied by what? 18. So do the calculation. It is going to give you 9 multiplied by divided by 9, 18 divided by 9, 9 2s are 2, 5, 10, 22 plus 10, 32. Okay, so 32 will be the cost of this one, and it will be in negative side. Okay, so negative value will be used. So upper bound and cost will be calculated. Now we will move further here itself. We will move further here itself. So we have included 2, we know the cost and upper bound. While including 2, we know this one. Included 1, including 2. What will happen if we exclude 2 here? Okay, so by excluding 2, what I am going to get? Excluding 2, it means I am going to take 1, 3 and 4. Okay, so what is the cost of, what is the weight of 1? 2. What is the cost of weight of this 6? Third node. Okay, 6 to 8, 8 plus 9, what will happen? 8 plus 9 is what? 17. Okay, so 17 will be get exceeded than this one. The value will be exceeded then this 15. Okay, so what will happen? We are going to take care of 1, 3 and 4. While we will take 1 and 3, we are not going to include this 4 to calculate this upper bound. So the profit corresponding to 1 is 10. The profit corresponding to this 3 is 12. So 10 plus 12 is 22. And now the fraction part, that is 6 plus 4 is what? 6 plus 2 is 8. Now how much weight we are left with? That is 7. How we are going to calculate it? This 15 is the maximum weight. 15 minus 2, 13 minus 6, we are having this 7 part of this 9. So 7 by 9 multiplied by 18. So this is how we are going to calculate the cost here. Okay, so cost is going to give you minus 36. Now move forward. While moving forward, we have two things: by including 2, by excluding 2, we have calculated it. Now by including 3, excluding 3. So including 3, we have the cost and upper bound same as we have calculated earlier here itself. Now what will happen if we will exclude this 3 node? If we'll exclude this 3 node, what will happen? Again, we have the node 1, 2, 4. We are excluding this 3. So we have 1, 2 and 4. So the profit corresponding to weight 1 is 10. The profit corresponding to node 2 is 10. Okay. And the profit corresponding to this node 4 is 18. Why we are taking this 18? See, the weight is what? The weight corresponding to 1 is 2. The weight corresponding to this 2 node is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. And the weight corresponding to this 4 node is 9. So 9 plus 6 is what? 15. So we'll have to take each value. 15 is the maximum, and then we can include this 4 node here itself. So the value is 38. So we have included all the things. So the cost and the upper bound will remain the same. That is 38 and 38. 30 and 38. Okay. So the cost and upper bound will remain the same, 38 and 38. There is no fractional part. So the profit is directly going to be added. Okay, now see. So we have got this one and we have got this one. We have now see what will happen. Here we have included each and one. We have included 1, included 2, included 3, and excluding 3 we have seen that one. Now see, here what will happening, here the upper bound will be changed, because we have initially what upper bound is, that by including 1, 2 and 3, and we have calculated each node by including 3 nodes and excluding these 3 nodes, and now we'll have to update what? Upper bound. The upper bound which we are getting here right now is minus 38, and initially what we have upper bound here is 32. See what is happening. Initially upper bound is what? We have this 32. Now here we are getting, why we are getting here itself? Because we are dealing with all the upper bounds which we took earlier. Okay, including 1, including 2, and including 3. This is third node, this is second node, and this is first node by including, and this is by excluding. This is by excluding. Now where I'll have to move, so for that we'll have to change the upper bound. Upper bound what we are getting here is minus 38. So it will become minus 38. When to change the upper bound? When we reach to the leaf node. And while selecting we have upper bound, we have included only 3 elements, 1, 2 and 3. So we have seen so far, and now we are here, and the upper bound will be changed to minus 38. So see, what is the cost of this one? 38. It's good. We can expand this one. What is the cost of this one? Minus 36, larger than this one. We are going to bound this one. We are going to bound this one. When we are going to bound this one, because these nodes are what? Live nodes. This node is live, this node is live, this node is live, and this node is live currently. So among these 4 nodes, we are going to bound these 2 nodes. We are not going to expand these nodes. Why we are doing this one? Because this cost is 32, greater than this 38. This node is 36, this value is 36, this value is 32. And we have upper bound is 38, minus 38. So greater than that one, we are going to prune it. Okay, that is bounding. So see, what will happen? List, cost, branch and bound. That's why we are taking care of. We are going to update the upper bound, and we are going to prune the branches by using list cost method. Okay. Now see, we are going to expand this node. We are going to expand this node. That's why it is called list, cost, branch and bound. Okay. Now, by including 4, we know this one. We know this one. By including 4, what we have, that is already copied. Minus 38 is cost and upper bound is minus 38. It will be directly copied here. What will happen if we will exclude X4? So for that we will have to calculate. Including 1, including 2, excluding 3 and excluding 4. We are right now in this path. Okay. So we are going to include 1 and include 2 excluding third and fourth. So including 1 and 2, what will happen? We'll have to directly take the profit, that is 10 and 10, and it is going to give you the upper bound, that is 20, and 20 is the upper bound and 20 will be the cost directly. Okay, so there is no fractional part. Okay, 10 10 20, so 10 10 20 minus 20 and minus 20. See, the cost is what? Minus 20. Again we are going to pronate because upper bound is what? Minus 38, and it is the maximum value. Okay, so we have this one, so we are left with this only, and we have exhausted with all the nodes. We have exhausted with all the nodes. Node number 1, node number 2, included, x3 not included, x4 included. Okay, so by doing this one, we will having the calculations. Node 1 included, node 2 included, node 3 we are not going to included. So the profit is respectively 10, 10, 18. It is going to be added. It is going to give you the profit, that is maximum profit. See, we have the value in minus, we will have the positive value, and that is the maximum result. So weight is what? 2, 4, 9, 15. That is perfect. That is perfect. M is given 15, and we have here 15 here. We have 15. Okay. See what is happening there. Basically, broadly, if you will see, the list cost is what? By using upper bound, we are bounding the branch. We are bounding the branch. What will happen if we will use LIFO method? LIFO, branch and bound method. FIFO, branch and bound method. FIFO will use what? First in, first out, that is Q. First in, first out, that is Q. That is by using BFS. So we will have to explore this node itself first. This one, then this one, and that is how they are bounding, but by using Q method. So what will happen? LIFO, that is last in, first out, that is using stack, and that is by, so we have stack means depth first search. So LIFO, we have seen LIFO B, branch and bound, that is used to bound the branch by using what? LIFO, last in, first out, stack. It uses stack and DFS, depth first search. We have seen that earlier. Approach we have seen, and that is what is to branch the bound. Which node will have to expand? Okay, and we have FIFO, branch and bound. First in, first. It uses what? It uses FIFO. FIFO uses what? FIFO, branch and bound. Branch and bound. We have this one. Branch and bound. It uses Q. It uses Q. Okay, and so it is used to bound the things. So we have LIFO, branch and bound, FIFO, branch and bound, and we have list cost, branch and bound. Okay, so this all is having the purpose to select which node will have to expand. Okay, and each is having the bounding condition. So here we are using list cost. Here we'll have to take approach of stack, that is DFS, depth first search, from here to here, depth first search nodes will be given, all the nodes. So list cost is what? It is minimization the search area itself. By using list cost, we are minimizing the search area. So we are directly going to get the values. Okay, thank you. Hope the concept will be clear to you. Thanks.